Welcome to the Bridge Medical tutorial. Today we'll demonstrate how to start a transfusion and end a transfusion while in the intraoperative setting. Of course, this applies to cases that are routine in nature, and emergency situations will be different, obviously. So, first, you'll click on the bridge icon within PowerChart. You should be familiar with that option, and it will bring you to this screen here. So next, we will scan the patient's wristband.
This represents the patient's armband.
That pre-populates the search for patient field, and you're presented with these options. Now, the start transfusion option is not to be used, and this should be dithered out or grayed out to where you can't use this option anymore. If you clicked start transfusion, it required you to enter in multiple vital signs, whereas the rapid start transfusion only requires you to enter vitals at the very end of the infusion. So in the future, you should not see the start transfusion option at all. You will only see the rapid start transfusion, which should be the only way to do one. So I will click on that. Now we will scan the bag, and think unit, U. You'll scan in a U configuration.
This is the procedure to scan a bag of blood. You do it in a U configuration, starting at the upper left-hand corner. Think unit U.
Now we will start the transfusion. This has been a point of confusion as well. This is actually just setting you up for a second bag because you can start as many bags as you want. So if you're only starting one bag, then exit here. You're not actually exiting the transfusion, you're just exiting the second bag. So, but if you had a second bag to hang, you could go ahead and do it here as well. But I'm going to click exit. And you're going to say, yes, you want to exit the start transfusion process. You're just exiting the process. You're not actually ending the transfusion. Take note that you can see the transfusion start time here, so you can confirm that it has been started in the system. And at this point, you can start another transfusion or you can end a transfusion. I'll go ahead now and end this transfusion. The easiest thing is to simply go down here to active transfusions, click the one that you want to end. It auto fills in the information from the transfusion, so there's nothing to type, and you hit continue. And then you enter the volume transfused, so if we were to say 300 cc's, and you can enter any transfusion comments. Take note that you can change the end transfusion time. Bridge will not let you change the start time. That's the way that the software is designed, and we will not be able to change that option. But as far as the end time, you can change it to anything you like at this point by clicking change. So we'll continue. And on the final screen, we will enter in the vitals. But we only have to do this one time with the rapid start transfusion. So I will just enter some vitals to move us through. These may or may not be realistic. They'll be close. And now you have stopped your transfusion, and you can either start another or end another. And so that concludes Bridge Medical.